Kadamo na sang mga Pilipino nga naghimo sang pangalan sa nagkalain-lain nga patag sa sosyedad, hindi lang diri sa Pilipinas kundi abroad. Isa sa mga nagtatagid sa kasaysayan ng mga appointments ang Ilongga nga si Dr. Astrid Tuminez bilang ikapito kag labing una nga babae nga presidente sang Utah Valley University sang 2018. Ginbunagid sa Tigbawan, Iloilo si Dr. Astrid kag nagsaylo sa Iloilo City. Diri na nagbukas ang oportunidad sa iya nga mapadayon ng edukasyon nga nagdala sa iya kung diin man siya sa subong. Karon nga aga, mas kilalahon ta pa siya. Mga inagyan ni Dr. Astrid antes nangin presidente sang isa sa pinaka-prestihiyosong universidad sa kalibutan, dali na aton istoryahan.
Mga kapuso, ang makaupod ta subong nga aga, isa ka proud Ilongga na naman kang kilala tagid tanan. Ginpabilib niya ang bilog nga kalibutan sang siya ang nangin first ever female president sang Utah Valley University sa Orem, Utah. We're very grateful to have her. Good morning, Dr. Astrid Tuminez. We miss you here sa Iloilo. Welcome sa GMA Regional TV Early Edition.
Good morning, maayong aga sa inyo tanan. Hello from Utah.
Kadamo ka sang inagyan, antes mo nalabot kung ano ang posisyon nga may ara ka subong. Let's go back sa time nga nagapangabuhi ka mo sa pamilya mo dari sa Tigbawan, Iloilo until you transferred na sa syudad. How hard was your life back then?
I was born in a little village in Tigbawan called Bali, and frankly, I don't remember much of that because I was only a baby. We moved to the city to Gomez Beach, the slums of Iloilo City when I was 2 years old. Siyempre nakita ko, nagpasalamat ako nga ang nanay ko may ambisyon, tapos nakita niya nga hindi niya gusto nga mangumang mga anak niya, so gusto niya maka-eskwela kami. So nag-transfer kami sa city. Nagsalamat sa mga madre sa Kolehiyo del Sagrado Corazon de Jesus. Ngayon pa eskwela nila kami sang libre sa eskwelahan.
Sa studies mo, what were few of your habits to stay focused para syempre may tips ang aton mga kapuso nga students who are watching right now?
So nag-umpisa ako sa Sagrado, 5 years old pa lang ako, hindi ko kabalo magbasa, hindi ko kabalo sa mga numbers. Ang mga habits, syempre una-una mamati kasi mga teacher. Magkadto ko sa library, ginaubos ko basa mga libro, bisan wala na reason nga para sa klase. Pero gusto ko lang gidya magbasa, gusto ko nga matunan ng tanan nga pwede ko matunan ng bilog nga kalibutan kung pwede. When I talk about that today here in America, what I say is education is really a way of blasting the imagination open. And that's even easier to do today than it was in my time because people have the internet.
Let's talk about your journey pakadto sa Utah Valley University as president. What was the process, Dr. Astrid? Ano pang naging trabaho mo before?
I've never been a dean or department chair of a provost. And it is unusual for a person to be selected president of a university if you haven't gone through the academic ladder, if you will. But I do have a master's and PhD from Harvard and MIT. I have published a book. I've published in peer-reviewed journals, so I have some academic credentials. I've worked on Wall Street. I have 10 years in the corporate world, 4 years with AIG Global Investment, 6 years with Microsoft in Southeast Asia. I was based in Singapore. And then I was a vice dean of the National University of Singapore at the Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy. And so I've had that varied career. And I think my pathway to becoming a university president is a little unusual. But I could show that I have the academic credentials, I understand technology, and I think all of the aspects of my career suddenly, become relevant in this one space, which is the university.
Dr. Astrid, anong inspirasyon mo to keep going every day?
Well, I think, my own parents were, especially my mother, was a really great example of a hard worker. And I think for me, poverty, being poor, was a great motivator. I think when you don't have anything, everything is possible. And so being hungry is a good thing. Being hungry gets rewarded. So I think I'm grateful for, a difficult childhood, Of course, when you're in that difficult childhood, you don't feel so grateful. It's really hard when you don't have food and you don't have clothes and you don't have electricity or plumbing or anything. But at the end of the day, many of the successful people I know are people who were not really very wealthy, were not very successful, and immigrants, refugees. These are people who are hungry and they take nothing for granted and they don't expect things to fall on their lap. So therefore, they work hard for it, in their professions, and I think that's a good thing.
Sa mga kapuso, tanga nagalantaw subong, anong mensahe nga gusto ipalabot sang isa ka Dr. Astrid Tuminez?
Kada adlaw piliun yung gid nga maging hopeful ka kasi madali lang kung isa mag-give up. So kinahanglan hopeful ka gid kada adlaw. Second, magbulig ka sa ibang nga tao kasi syempre kung ang ginabuligan mo lang, lawas mo lang, it's really not that inspiring. Have meaning in your life and that meaning really comes from serving others. So hopefully people will remember that and believe in yourself kasi mga Pilipino tama ka talented. Ang mga damo-damo nga Pilipino nga nakilala ko, talented gid ka tama. So believe in yourself and never underestimate the good that you can do. So salamat Kate and salamat sa tanan dira nga nagatanaw kag nagkamati.
Dr. Astrid Tuminez, salamat gid sa inspirasyon. Good morning.
Salamat man sa inyong tanan and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Dugang nga impormasyon kag good vibes sa pagbalik sang GMA Regional TV Early Edition.
Ini ang GMA Regional TV Early Edition.